What's up, fight fans? It's Mr. Mafla. I'm back here to talk about the rematch that's going to happen between Andy Ruiz Jr. and Anthony Joshua. Um, does anybody else think that Anthony Joshua should not take that fight right now? Because I do. I don't think he should take that fight. There's a lot of things that they're saying now that are controversial about Anthony Joshua. There's the father incident coming up to Eddie Hearn, trying to like smack him up or say something to him about not wanting his son to participate in the fight because of some panic attack that Anthony Joshua had moments before the fight. That's why he was delayed to come in. The other issue, the controversial issue, is that Anthony Joshua was said to be knocked out in sparring a week before. And the final one was, him saying that he wasn't ready, or the anxiety attack that happened, to him. So to me, I've had an anxiety attack. It's not fun. And if you're gonna fight somebody and you're having a panic attack, I can imagine how hard it is. But if you're a fighter, and especially an Olympic fighter at that, these things should not happen to fighters anymore. Like, you're already a seasoned fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, every fighter, goes in a little scared about their opponent, but this was Andy Ruiz, and I don't know if you underestimated him, or maybe you jumped the gun a little bit and you decided to go after Andy Ruiz, and which is really something, because I did not think Andy Ruiz was going to pull this victory off, to be honest. Then I saw the height. It was our boy Andy Ruiz is 6'2", and I'm like, wait a minute, 6'2"? Holy shit, he's not that small, And Mike Tyson was 5'11", and he was knocking out people like left and right. So when that happened, I was shocked. I was shocked that that Ruiz, being knocked out for the first time, acted like a true champion, got up, and then he did something that a lot of fighters are afraid to do, is fight inside the pocket while in the exchange. And Andy Ruiz did that, and he got it, and he got him. He was a better inside fighter than Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua, I believe, didn't do his homework with Andy Ruiz. He should have did a little bit of the homework that, and even took some pages from the Klitschko book, because he fought Klitschko, and Klitschko always uses the jab. You should see Joshua in the first and second round. He's already throwing lazy jabs, and he's already getting countered, which makes him not want to throw until he got that left hook in that made him trigger happy afterwards, that made him get caught. So I like to say what a great victory for Andy Ruiz Jr. I believe that, he can actually be a force to be reckoned with. He can surprise a lot of people. He's not no Buster Douglas. I don't want to hear that shit about him being compared to Buster Douglas. Because you know what Buster Douglas did after he won the championship? He got really fat, and then he lost. Andy Ruiz is already fat, and he won the heavyweight, championship of the world. And now I want him to go against King Kong. I want him even to take it slow, but King Kong is a big dude, you know what I'm saying? I want him to go after Wilder. I want him to go after Dylan White. And of course, Tyson Fury, which I think he would have the most problems with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. That's my thing. So about this rematch, I'm thinking Joshua's going to come with a different game plan. For me, he's supposed to just, I believe, work off the jab. You have a longer reach. You have to work off the jab. And always work on your back foot, because I don't think he knows how to walk back. And for a smaller guy, Andy Ruiz has a very, very long reach. I don't know what his reach is, but it seemed pretty darn long to me. I didn't think he was going to catch Joshua with the shots that he was catching him with. So that was a surprise to me. But I'm really happy for Andy Ruiz. And like I said, this year has been full of upsets, and I believe the trend's going to continue. I believe there's going to be so many more upsets. This year has been a very memorable year for boxing already. And we just made half a year. So there's other fights that are coming up that I really want to see. I'm disappointed about the Charlo and Harrison fight being postponed. I have my theories about that. I think Harrison is playing mind games with Charlo even more so now. Calling it, like he had an ankle injury, but as I saw on a video from T Street, he was saying that he already had a premonition of saying some shit like this about saying something that he can pull out of a fight with an ankle injury, and he knows Jamel Charlo should know how easy it is. I'm sorry if I said Jamel or Jamal. I haven't had my coffee yet. But for this next fight, I have Andy Ruiz beating Anthony Joshua again, and then Anthony Joshua maybe calling it quits on his career, but he shouldn't. But styles make fights, and I think Andy Ruiz is tailor-made for Anthony Joshua, which nobody would have thought. You know what I'm saying? So I have Andy Ruiz winning in the same fashion that he won, because he ain't gonna win no decision. I really believe if the fight takes place in Mexico or Britain, they'll try to find a way to take that shit away from him. So I really feel that he should just go all out and be the same, and fight pretty much the same way that he fought, off the counter, and and throwing that straight right or the left hook with the straight right, which did a lot of damage to Joshua. But for Anthony Joshua, he just has to go back to the drawing board, I believe, and I think he would do good if he just, used his height and used the technical skills of himself instead of using his strength. And that's all I gotta say, fight fans. And I wish you guys well. Tell me what you think, and if you guys want me to talk about anything of any other fights, let me know. And just leave me a message, and don't forget to push the like button and subscribe if you want me to keep talking about boxing stuff. Peace.